Hey there, Fresh and Felicia, and we're proud to introduce the family unit. And the family unit came to us kind of by force, wouldn't you say?
I would say about 13 years ago.
Yeah, we got together and we're a blended family. So I had a young kid, he was what, 5 at the time?
5.5.
A boy.
Yep.
And a girl that was, I think, 15, yeah, about 15. And you had 2 girls, how old were you? You were 12 and...
12 and 7.
12 and 7.
12
So
and
yeah,
7.
there was quite a spread there, all the way from 5 to 15, and 3 girls and 1 boy, and the boy was the youngest. So you can imagine some of the issues that we faced as a blended family. But they're becoming more and more common, and that should be no reason for you not to have a blended and terrific and exceptional family. Now, there's a bunch of things we can do, which we will show you through these blogs and through these videos, that you can do to pull your family together, things that we did already. Now, we're done, right?
We're done, but the reason this all came about is because of the blended family.
Right.
We decided that we wanted to make sure the kids understood that we were a family unit, or as we like to call it, an FU.
Right.
And so that everybody kind of felt connected. In the world that we live in today, it's a little hard for some of them to feel connected. Why don't you show them what we did at our wedding?
Yeah. One of the biggest challenges we faced as a blended family is we didn't want to leave anybody out of anything, because nobody likes to be excluded, and that's one of our main rules.
Right.
Basically, we've made every possible mistake you can make as a family, and we want you to avoid these mistakes, and we'll teach you our findings and our successes and failures, and we've had a lot of successes. We did very well. Our kids are extremely happy and successful in life. So this was a combination of sand that we made on our wedding day. And we're really big on arts and crafts, as you'll see as we go along. Everything in our house we've made ourselves, and that's one of our rules here, including this. And this is just colored sand that we picked up, I think, at Michael's. We had 6 different colors of sand, and each member of the family, Felicia, myself, and our 4 children, all poured sand into this, and each one had a little bit different color. And we've had this since our wedding day. And just a real nice reminder that everybody is in this blended family as a family unit. And that's really what we're trying to promote with this website and this channel and all the activities and things that we've done. We've looked all over the internet and didn't really see too many things addressing a family unit. We believe that we need to bring families back together. Everybody's separating and doing their own things and going further and further away because of all these distractions in entertainment and electronics. And what do you think?
Especially in the electronics.
Electronics,
Every
yeah.
time you turn around, the kids are on their phones. Even when they come to visit after being away at college, come for the holidays, what are they doing? They're right in those phones doing their thing.
Right, and that's usually not family related. It's usually friends or entertainment or some kind of social silliness going on.
Right.
So that's probably one of the most important things is our family dinners without electronics.
Family dinners, no phones at the table.
And that includes us, Felicia and Fresh as well. I'm going to tell you, it's not easy.
He has a hard time with that.
Well, I run a bunch of internet businesses, so it's really difficult for me to get away, but I do. I manage to do it, and it has really improved our communication as a family unit, and it's really brought us closer together. So that's what we're aiming to do here. Now we're going to have, what are we going to have on our blog and our vlog? We're doing crafts,
Family
right?
entertainment,
Right.
road trips, crafts, things that small children can do, all the way up to more complex things that you would do with your teenage kids, maybe.
Yeah.
What else do we have out there? We have a whole section on bullying, because that's a big thing in this world we live in today.
Protecting your family, responsibilities that you have
Right.
as a parent, and responsibilities that your children have to contribute to the family unit in the way of chores and responsibilities in terms of life lessons. Because there are no fairies in the real world. Once our kids learned that the hard way. Once they got out on their own, they realized, hey, nobody's going to clean up my messes and do all these things that I should be doing myself like they did at home. And that was one of the mistakes we made. We were a little too easy on the oldest children, really. And when they hit the real world, they're like, whoa, nobody's going to do all this stuff for me. So with the younger children, we taught them responsibilities, and they're a lot more self-sufficient, wouldn't you say, the younger ones?
I would say that. I would also say, though, that one of the older ones came back and said that she appreciated what we did try to teach.
Yeah.
She understands now that she's off, married on her own. She understands what we were trying to do.
Well,
so.
it's hard because the children think that we're just being too rough on them, you know? Like, none of these other families are doing that, and that's the point. These other families should be doing it. They should be teaching you what you need to know when you enter the real world. That's our job. It's really our primary job as parents, to get them ready for the real world.
That's right. That's right.
And this dog needs a little bit of, would you do your chores today?
She's our eternal 2-year-old.
That's right. Yeah, it kind of brings us back home.
Mhm.
So we'll have a lot of exciting things on this channel, especially the arts and crafts, which is probably one of the key things that brought us all together as a family.
It did.
Painting and creating our own gifts and our own greeting cards, as you'll see in our blogs and on our website too, and a lot of the tools that we use to try to bring our family together. A lot of the games we played, and we've got some really good parenting advice from author Olivia Black, and also Chuck Fresh gives us some of his party and activity tips for some crazy parties he used to run back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah. So we've got some terrific contributors. So please check us out, the Family Unit. We are fufamilyunit.com.
Correct.
And you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the social media channels, and YouTube also as well. All our videos will start popping up there soon. And what's your favorite crafting tool right now? I see you've made that nice little apron.
I did. I just made this.
Nice. What did you make that with?
My favorite tool is the Cricut.
The Cricut right now.
I love it.
And will you be showing people how to use the Cricut?
I will. I've gone through a lot of trial and error.
Yeah.
And I think it would be helpful to show others some things I haven't been able to find out there myself on tips and tricks. So maybe some of the simple things that were hard to overcome in the beginning that are very simple now, maybe we can help somebody else.
What can you make with a Cricut?
Oh my goodness, you can make iron-on t-shirts, you can make ornaments, you can make greeting cards, you can, if you have the right machine, you can use fabric and make quilts if you wanted to.
Wow.
Yeah, there's lots of different things you can do with it.
I've seen you do something with wood.
You can cut very thin chipboard on it. You can.
That's
Be
neat.
very careful with the blades.
You did some really neat stuff. Felicia's done some stuff around our home that's just gorgeous. Some of the crafts that she's made here are just phenomenal.
One of the things we've tried to instill in the kids around the holidays is we want gifts that are handmade. We want stuff that are thoughtful.
Yeah.
That comes from the heart, that makes them think of that other person. So we've tried to instill some of that, and I actually did all of our Christmas gifts this year that way.
That's awesome. It took you a lot of time, didn't it?
It took a lot of time.
Months.
But
you were just figuring things out, right?
I was still figuring stuff out, so.
So hopefully if you watch these videos on her craft section of the Family Unit, you'll be able to learn a lot of things and some shortcuts that Felicia didn't know when she started this, and things will go a lot faster for her. Because you learned a lot of it this year, too.
I did. A lot. A lot of stuff.
So some of your tips and tricks probably help somebody get through a little faster.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So thank you for watching the Family Unit. Please subscribe, like, follow, tell all your friends, family, even people you don't like about us. Because the better we can do in bringing our families back together, the better we're going to do as a nation, and the better it will do as a world. Fresh and Felicia for the Family Unit. Thanks for watching.
Thanks.
We're out.